Bonsai Dream. Dream. Bonsai Dream.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm here with this big boy. It's a Pond Cypress, slightly different from the Bold Cypress. Both of them are South North America trees, so they are normally in the Everglades, in Florida, to Texas, to the more wet part of Texas. Pond Cypress is a little bit different from the Bold Cypress because it has smaller leaves and generally it grows in what they generally call dark water. So it's water with a very slow amount of oxygen, and the tree itself is a little bit smaller than the Bold Cypress in terms of height. This particular species is just amazing. Lot of character. Already in nature they tend to grow a lot at the base of the tree because they use the roots to suck a lot of moisture, so the base thick up very fast. This tree has a beautiful hollow trunk with some deadwood. There are a lot of bad carving marks, probably when the tree was carved the first time. So today the work will be defoliate completely the tree. Is winter, is a deciduous tree, so we can take all the leaves off, analyze the structure, work on the deadwood, get this hollow part better. You can already see I changed a little bit the front because I want to highlight this uro and show still the nice taper of the base. We leave the pot a little bit to have the vertical of the apex. I will go and try to make what is generally called a flat top tree, so something very squishy, not like the typical triangle of a conifer, but more sound of a round dome going down to the branches. We have a lot of big branches and also some nice small one that we can use. I probably try to mimic a little bit the natural shape that they have, with some branches also whipping down to create a good visual connection with the trunk. So we are ready to go. Now we defoliate the tree and then we start working on the deadwood. here we are after a long session of Deadwood. I think I have dust to my underwear, but it's good, has to be done. I was able to clean all the lines, have a more natural Deadwood. As you see, I smoothed the Deadwood down with the drill to have a kind of a soft image. Then the wood can start breaking naturally with sun, light and water. I open some more holes, especially in this area, to visually connect this part with the main trunk, hollow trunk. I take off a big piece of that wood in this section because I wanted to highlight this inner part where actually the tree was able to create a live column inside. That is pretty cool. Open a little bit more this area here and then start creating a visual connection with the top that actually was that but still had a lot of bark on it. Now the next plan would be select the branches and start wiring and styling the tree. There are actually three ways to style a Bold Cypress. One is the typical formal style with all the branches going down. The other one is kind of more a naturalistic way with more branches going up and to the horizontal to create more like lines, creating volumes, little volumes. And the third one that someone used, I'm not a big fan of that actually, is kind of the whipping style. So probably what I'm gonna do after I will select the branches, as you see we have a lot of branches coming off from the same spot. I will keep probably 2 or 3, and then I will start filling the space, having these branches going up and framing the negative spaces. So let's see how it comes out. So I'm on my way up to the apex. I just finished setting the lower part of the branches. You see how I try to go out from the trunk and create nice line, moving up and down the branches, creating these waves and filling the space using the structure. So the stronger branches going up and the little one going and fill the spaces between the bigger branches. So doing that, I create a nice natural shape, framing the negative space and not creating pads, but just creating lines. That's one of the secret styling trees like this one that are like poor generally in branches, but we want to give more naturalistic and like very close to what is the shape they assume in their environment. So we use the branches just to create those lines. So here we are at the end of the work. The apex is done, coming forward and creating this kind of a flat top, framing the length of the tree and insisting on the strong hollow trunk. We have a lot of length in this side of the tree to rebalance kind of the failing to the right that the trunk has. We kind of focus in the lower part of the hollow trunk, this big uro with some beautiful details. The tree now has, and the Deadwood actually has to age, so it can start cracking naturally. It would be good to use hardwood to protect the wood from the inside, because this is not a conifer, so the wood is pretty soft. And in the next season, control the strength of the branches to improve more and more of the very small one to create a little bit more density into the vegetation. But as I said, this is a tree that has to be pretty soft and light into the foliage to really always highlight the power of the trunk. So now the tree can go and recover for winter, and in spring fertilize and give a lot of water. These trees love water. Sometimes it's also good to sit the pot inside of a little pond, so they can always absorb water and be always strong, so we don't risk if they dry out too much on the roots that they start losing some of the branch of the structure. And for today is all, and thank you for following my YouTube channel.
Bonsai Dream.